As promised, this is the video about the VIOFO A139 3-channel dash. This is the front dash, which is 2K. This one is the interior, and the rear, which are both 1K. It's full HD. Right off the bat, you will notice that the A139 has no LCD display, not like the A129. Just to give a physical description of the dash, you will see here the power button. This is the record button. This middle button is what you press. It will put a lock, or it will protect the file from being overwritten. This is the mic button. This is the Wi-Fi button. And you will see the indicator lights here, the record light, the mic, the GPS, and the Wi-Fi. The ports, this is the power port. This is where your power plug goes. Whether you are powering up this dash cam via the lighter port in your car, or using the hardware kit. This port is the interior port. This is where you plug in your interior cam. The wire that comes from your interior goes here. And then this one is the rear one. It says the rear. This is where the wire from your rear cam is plugged in. And then this is the AV port. This is the mic port. I think this is for an external mic. This is for an external video device. Also, if you notice here, this is the filter. When you buy this dash cam, I believe it comes with it, or if it's not, then of course you have to pay extra. Also wanted to show you where you plug in your SD card, this slot. So you push the memory card, and push it back in. You will hear a click. With this dash, you will be totally dependent on the VIOFO app. The good thing about this is the app for the A129 is the same app that you will be using for the VIOFO A139. Once you are in the app, you can basically control all the functions and the configurations of the dash. I believe I discussed those on the part 2 of the A129 Plus Duo video that I've posted. So if you have time, you can watch that, and you will learn everything: how to configure the dash, how you connect it via the Wi-Fi, and all that good stuff. The next segment of this video is I will be showing you how to hardwire this A139 using this hardwire kit. I also showed this when I hardwired the A129, so you can watch that. I believe that was in part 1 of that video. What I can tell you is this hardware kit, I believe it's the HK3C, is very reliable too. Once you have connected it properly by tapping this red battery cable and this yellow cable, accessory cable, it is very reliable. Okay, so once you've connected, you test it for a few times, and then when it's operating properly, if it's working properly, you leave it, you use your car, it will record every single time whether your ignition is on or off. So let's go to that video to show you how to connect using the hardware kit. Now we are on a demo vehicle, which is a Honda Passport. This can also go with the Honda Ridgelines and Pilots. We have selected the fuse slot that we will be using, which is number 5 and number 13 here. Number 5 being the front ACC socket. Now that the ignition is turned off, you will see that this fuse slot is always turned on. As you can see, the circuit tester has a light on. And then the yellow accessory wire, it will be tapped on this fuse slot number 13. As you notice, there is no light when I put the probe there while this ignition is turned off. Once the ignition is turned on, you see that power flows there on that fuse as the circuit tester has its lights on. The next thing we're going to do is we will tap on to these fuses. We will remove the both the 20 amps fuse on those slots, and then we will put it on the add a fuse kit. Now that I have unplugged the 20 amp fuse from the fuse slot number 5, I plugged it in on this add a fuse kit. Note that I plugged it in on the slot closest to these two metal contacts, and beside it is the dummy fuse. So what I'm gonna do right now is to plug it in on fuse slot number 5 like so here. There. And then for this yellow accessory wire, I've also unplugged the 20 amp fuse, plug it in on the add a fuse kit, and then plug it on fuse slot number 13. Now the next thing to do is to power on the dash by plugging in the power cord. I'll plug it in on the dash cam. There you go. And immediately it should have power. So notice that that's the power on notification sound. Once it's powered on, then it will initialize and will start recording. And note that the ignition is not even turned on. There's no lights on the panel. The other thing I wanted to show you is you can also turn off the dash by pressing the power button here. Press it on and off by holding it maybe 5 to 8 seconds. There. It turns off. You notice that there's no more lights on those indicator lights in front of it. Some reasons that you want to power off your dash cam is, say for example, you are in your garage, you don't really have to record any. You can turn it off just like how I showed you. And then once you are about to leave, you turn on your engine or you turn on your ignition, it will turn on by itself. So once it's powered on, it will start recording. So there you go. That is the way how to hardwire your A139 triple dash cam. Again, this is a VIOFO product. There you go. That's the front cam. This is your interior cam. This one. And the rear cam is there in the back. Okay, so hopefully this video has helped you in hardwiring this VIOFO A139 dash cam. Thank you and have a good day.